Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. My name is Bigley Shronk and today we will be looking at a mod called the Living Things mod that adds 20 new mobs to your Minecraft world. So if you enjoyed this video or any other content I do, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton knowing you are enjoying this content, thus further encouraging me to create more content like this for you. It does truly mean the world. Now the format of this mod showcase will be a bit different than the last. I usually, have them all fenced up if they're new mobs, or have a whole bunch of new items in a chest, or just display the decoration blocks. However, because so many different mobs spawn in so many different biomes, we are going to be teleporting to each biome to showcase what spawns in that respective biome. I think it'd be way easier and more immersive. So let's see where this command block takes us first. And first, I'm going to be showing off the mobs that spawn in the Savannah biome. There are 4 mobs that are solely just Savannah, and that is the elephant, the giraffe, he is not happy, the lion, and the Excuse you. Oh, look, another natural spawning. And the ostrich. Now I'll go through and show each and every one. First up is the elephant. Now, the elephant is a large creature that spawns in the savannah. And they can actually be tamed, which is very, very cool, with apples. Just tame them all up. Oh, I think he's all tamed. And you can put a saddle on him and you can ride him. Look how many hearts he has. The only thing is, the elephant cannot jump. That is not something that is in its abilities. It cannot jump. So it's very large, very, very, very fun. Upon killing the elephant, you will get elephant meat, which can be cooked, and leather. Now, there is an off chance that the elephant will drop a bone if killed by a player, which is very, very interesting. Next up, we have the giraffe. Nothing very special about that. He's looking at me kind of funny. Can I feed him apples? No? I can't feed him any apples, but he is kind of looking at me funny. But these guys, they're just passive mobs. They don't really do much of anything, really, except when killed, they drop giraffe meat, which can be cooked, and more leather. Moving on to the lion. Now, the lion... Okay, I'm getting to you. The lion is a hostile mob that will attack the player, and when killed, it will drop lion meat and leather. Now, the vast majority of these mobs do drop leather, which is very, very strange, very, very interesting as well. And finally, in the savannah is the ostrich. Take a look at this guy. He is so very interesting, and he does come in different variants, I'm told, with the wiki. I forgot to mention this mod will be down in the description below, so if you want to check it out more in depth for yourself, be sure to go down in the description and show the creator some love. Now, he will have the opportunity to drop an ostrich egg, and it does throw, and it does have the off chance of spawning an ostrich, I think. Oh, no. He is very upset. But when killed, you get ostrich meat and feathers. Now off to the next biome we will be going to. Let's see where it takes us. Ah, yes, the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, where there are a whole bunch of new and fantastic mobs. We have the peacock. Now, the peacock can also spawn in the savannah as well. However, they mainly spawn in the jungle. They also have the monkey and the... How'd you escape? Oh, no, you didn't. You have the koala. Now, the monkey and koala, it does look like he is kind of floating in the air. I do have a whole bunch of barrier blocks because he just kept crawling out of the fences. Because the monkey and the the monkey and koala can climb trees. Which is very, very funny. Very, very fun. Now, what's very interesting about the peacock is when attacked, it flails out its feathers. Very, very cool as a defense mechanism, of course. And when killed, drops feathers. Now, the very, very cool thing about the monkey is that you can tame the monkey and it will be your friend. Look at him go. Now I will escape from the barriers here. And this little guy will... Oh, look at him! Oh! You could get it. He sits kind of weird. Oh, God, I don't like that at all. Look at him. He's like a stone. All right, you're coming with me, pal. Let's go. Let's go. And here we have the koala. Now, he doesn't really drop much except just some leather. Now, will you attack? If the monkey attack? Oh my gosh, could you imagine if the monkey attacked? Holy cow, that'd be insane. But when killed, they drop leather. I'm not gonna kill this little guy because I feel like, you know, I've made a bond with him, you know? But he will drop leather and sometimes a banana. That is everything in the jungle biome. Now we'll move on to the next biome. I wonder where it will take us. That is right, the forest. And you are not supposed to be here, sir. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. All right. The mobs that can spawn in the forest are the raccoon, which is a neutral mob. It will mind its own business, but it will start attacking you if you attack it. And upon death, it will drop 1 to 2 leather. The next one is the snail. Kind of gross, kind of yucky. It will drop 1 to 2 slime balls when killed. And it can also spawn in many other biomes other than the forest. It can spawn in a plains biome, it can spawn in a swamp biome, and it even can spawn in rivers. There are multiple variants, I'm pretty sure, as well. Yep, there's red snail, blue snail, red snail, brown snail, red snail, weird tan snail. Hi, monkey. Green snail. There's many different variants, which is very cool. I don't have a lot of health either, I just realized. But yep, 1 to 2 slime balls. And this little guy up here is an owl. They spawn normally at nighttime. They make their rounds, but they only spawn in the forest biome. Very cool. And once he leaves, you can tame them with seeds. Come here. Come here. I say come here. Ooh, this guy takes a lot. Oh, there he goes. Now he's so happy. Look at him go. Can I get him to sit? No, I don't think I can get him to sit. But I wonder. No, he's just kind of following me around, which is fine. Now, I do want to mention that there are different variants of owl. As you can see, there's this black owl, and saw flying around, there is a brown owl, which is very cool. And I do also believe there is a white owl as well. So you could have your very own Hedwig from Harry Potter. But those are the only mobs that spawn in the forest. Now, let's see where this command block takes us. It brings us to the swamp. Now, there are only 2 mobs that can spawn in the swamp. That is the flamingo. Now, the flamingo can also spawn near rivers. And the crab. The crab can also spawn near rivers and beaches. Now, these guys don't really serve much purpose except for ambiance. You can't tame the flamingos, and you can't really tame the crabs either. However, they do drop some interesting things. As you can see, the different variants of crabs can happen. But when killed, they can drop crab meat and a crab shell. Now, the crab shell has no use for it right now, but this is a work in progress, and raw crab meat, which can be cooked and eaten. However, since this is a work in progress, and with the most recent mob vote, I hear they have plans to add the crab claw as an item in the game, which is very cool. Bringing us over to the flamingo. When killed, the flamingo will drop pink dye sometimes and feathers. I want to take a moment to look how pretty this guy is. He's very good looking. I will say all the mobs have this vanilla feel, which is very nice. I know some other animal mods, they kind of add their own design and kind of takes away from the immersion where it doesn't feel like vanilla Minecraft. But these guys have the feeling of vanilla Minecraft, which is very cool. Yep, and there you go. You get pink dye and the feathers when death. That is it for the mobs in the swamp. Let's go check out the mobs in the next biome. The snowy biome. Now, the only mob that can spawn in here is the penguin. Now, they don't really serve a purpose as well other than ambiance. However, look at them go. They are so cool. I think there are multiple different variants, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that just got really loud. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So it doesn't look like there are multiple different variants, which I think there are, but maybe it's biome specific. These guys spawn in like snowy tundras, taigas, snowy plains. Very, very cool. Snowy mountains. I think the snowy mountains, there is a like whiter variant of the penguin that spawn in the snowy mountains. When killed, they will drop salmon or cod. So it's a food source, a cruel one at that, but they can be bred with the cod and other fish as well. Look at the little, oh, it's a brown, look at him. Okay, this is cool. I forgot about this completely. So the baby variants of the mobs will spawn like this, and then they'll grow up to be like that. Very much like regular penguin evolution. Very, very, very cool. But I'll let these guys go to flourish. Come on, monkey. Come on, Mr. Owl. Let's go to the next biome. We find ourselves in an ocean where there are 3 brand new mobs that you can find in your oceans. The first one I want to look at is the manta ray. The first one I want to look at is the manta ray. The manta ray is a mob that is very ambiance-esque. It does look very cool. It very much uses the texture, it looks like, or the AI of the phantoms, just the way they move. I think they copy and pasted at least their movement. Oh. Okay, there we go. I was like, uh-oh. And look at their face underneath. They have a little smile. They have a little mouth underneath. They really did study the anatomy of these creatures, because look at that. Like, I would have never, if I made this mob, they would have never had that little mouth at the bottom. That is so crazy. Upon death, these guys will drop just cod. Just 1 to 2 cod. Nothing too special. Nothing too crazy. The next mob I want to look at is not here. We have the shark. Now, the shark is a hostile mob that will attack the player if entered its territory. And upon death, you will get... If I can hit him. You'll get raw cod and a shark tooth. Now, the shark teeth don't have a purpose just yet. But like I said, this is a work in progress. So further down the line, these shark teeth will definitely have a use in the future. And last but not least, in the ocean, you have seahorses. Look at these guys. They are so great. Now, these, I do believe, are the only mob that don't have any drop when upon death. So don't worry, I won't kill them today. They don't really have much of a swimming animation quite yet. They do have their little tail kind of waving back and forth, which is very cool. Now, I do have a water bucket out because something very cool can be done to these guys. Scoop. And you can scoop them up and you get a seahorse bucket, and they can be released out into the wild. And there are many different variants, which is very, very cool. You have a purple variant, a red variant, a blue variant, a yellow variant, and a green variant of the seahorse. Very, very cool. I'm so excited for you guys to try this mob out. Like, I can't imagine what it will be like swimming through a coral reef and just having these guys swim around. I think it would be so fun. Now, moving on from the water, let's go and move on to our next biome. More water. I'm totally kidding. It is the mushroom biome, because look at these guys. These guys are crazy. Look at these guys. They're so cool. This guy is called Shroomy. He spawns only on the mushroom areas, and I don't know why I would want to kill them, but if you wanted to kill them, they drop. Okay, he was red and he dropped brown. Oh, these guys I guess don't drop anything. Oh, they do. Wait a minute. So he was red, he dropped brown. He was brown, he dropped red. Very interesting, very fun. But look at these guys. These guys are so cute. I wonder, now this is just me testing it out real time. Can't tame them, which is fine. You can't breed or tame them. But, oh, did you see that right there? Oh, did you see that? Did you hear that? Yeah, look. So the purpose of these guys is they'll just go around and plant mushrooms wherever they see fit, which is so interesting and so cool. And they'll go out seeking the perfect environment. So say if you were to decide to bring one of these guys home, they will be constantly running around trying to find places to put mushrooms, which is very cool. I do love these guys. They're very cute. I can't get enough of these guys. Look at them. They're so cool. However, folks, we are done with all the mobs in the overworld. Now we have to move our way to the Nether to experience and encounter 2 brand new mobs in there. No, Shroomy, no! We find ourselves in a Nether fortress where you can spawn one creature and another one spawns this. Now, the first mob we have here is the Nether Knight, a very OP mob that spawns in the fortresses. Think of it as the Piglin Brute of the Nether fortress. These guys are stacked. I do believe those are netherite weapons that they have right there, which is absolutely crazy. Now, upon death, if you can manage to kill these guys, they will drop bones and the enchanted netherite sword and enchanted netherite axe. Now, it's the enchants aren't great. The Soul Harvester and the Soul Reaper. But come on. You have the chance of getting a netherite sword and axe very early game if you are crazy enough to encounter them, which is very crazy. I'm gonna spawn this guy in one last time because look at how crazy he looks. The armor's insane. He is very intimidating. Just look at those eyes. Oh, and he has a big nose. He's a villager. The lore, that is crazy. And the final mob we have in the Nether is a golem of some sorts. But don't get me wrong, this is a very dangerous golem. Now, in the wiki, it says that you place 2 glowstone here and a jack-o'-lantern. And you spawn the Ancient Blaze, which is very much like the wildfire, if you think about it. There's like the shields, and this dude does kind of spawn in like the wither. Now, once killed, I just want to wait, time out. Before we kill him any further, look at this guy. He is, shoot, holy moly. Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy. But if you smack him around enough while he's throwing the fireballs at you, holy moly, and you manage to kill him, he will drop. Oh, and I forgot about this too. Upon death, he does spawn reinforcements when he dies. But upon death, he will drop several blaze rods and the ancient helmet, which grants you fire resistance at all times. Very similar to the wildfire that I showcased in the Friends and Foes mod. I do love to see that the mob votes are making their way into other mobs. That is so cool. Now that will do it for the mobs in the Nether. Now we have one more place to go. I'm just kidding. We are going to the end to showcase our very last mob. Here we are in the end where the Ender Dragon is being very loud. But once you kill the Ender Dragon, of course, it gives you its egg. But now the egg serves more of a purpose than a decoration block. The wiki says a pillar of purple blocks. I don't know if that's like a pillar of 3, a pillar of 4. I'm going to try a pillar of 2. Cool. Maybe it's a pillar of 3. All right. We'll leave that there just to see what happens. Maybe it'll hatch. I don't know. Maybe it's like the what's it called? The sniffer egg, where it kind of has to sit there for a little bit to hatch. But in the meantime, I will show off. Look at him. He is so cute. Now, what's awesome about this guy is you can tame. And he has a little bell. You can tame the baby dragon. And he will be your defender, basically. So if I were to go and take this guy home with me, say, he's trying his best. Look at him go. Look at him go. This guy is the best defender, I assure you. He's just a little shy because he's on camera right now. All right. I brought him over to the overworld because I want to see how he reacts to me getting hit. Oh, look at him go. Oh, wait. Will he attack or will he just stand there? Dragon? Yo, what? That didn't do anything. That is crazy. Oh, there we go. Do I get hurt? No. Oh, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Dragon. No, dragon. No, dragon. Dragon. He's, I do believe he's also a work in progress as well. That is so funny. One thing I did forget to mention, the way you tame them is with chorus fruit. And if you are cruel enough to kill this cute dragon... Oh, that sound. Oh, no. It will drop an ender pearl and some chorus fruit or a chorus flower. But my friends, that will have to do it for today's mod showcase. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The mod will be down in the description below for you to download and check out yourself. But with that being said, you guys have a great day and be safe out there.